Hi, welcome to my channel. It's 6 o'clock in the morning and I decided I couldn't sleep, so I decided I was going to go ahead and dip up my lipsticks. Don't know why. I've also got some hair colour in my hair and like a plastic bag around my head just to try and keep the hair colour hot. So I've got 25 minutes to film this because then I had to go ahead and take the colour off my hair. So I've decided to dip up my lipsticks, and what I did was I went into Poundland. As you can see, I put some nail polish on today as well. I went into Poundland and I bought this medicine holder. And it's got the 7 boxes in it. You can actually take them out. And it's only £1, which is fantastic. Rather than buying a really expensive lipstick holder. And I've got so many different colours, so it's just easier. I've got so many different lipsticks to be able to pop them into here. I'm going to keep my MAC ones for a MAC case because I've got so many MAC ones as well, so I want to keep that in a MAC case, and I'll do that later. But these are the Makeup Revolution ones, Rimmel, Primark. I've got so many other different brands that I've got, and some of them I hardly even use because they're brand new and I haven't even actually opened them because I've got so many and I keep on forgetting which colours I have. And this is going to be really good and ideal for my actual makeup case there for my freelance kit because I've got hardly any room and it's packed down. I will go through that another day with you guys and I'll show you everything that I've got in my freelance kit. So this is how we're going to go do this. I've done some already and I just want to go through one thing. I've melted some and I've actually smashed them up. So I looked on YouTube and decided how to do this. So the first 2 here, orange and the brown one, I decided to go ahead and mash up a little bit and put them in. And as you can see, that looks absolutely awful. And the other 2 I melted down and I put them in here and it actually looks really, really nice. Those ones actually look quite smooth and it look usable as well. So I'm preferring the melting down method. I know some people are a bit funny about melting them down. Let me just let you know one thing before. I've cleaned all these pots with alcohol and all the utensils that I'm going to use, all the pens, the scrapers, and all that sort of thing has all been cleaned out already. So I did that earlier on. So as you can see, the first 2 look a bit awful. The colours are beautiful though, and those are my Makeup Revolution ones. The only reason why is because I've decided to smash those up. They're not very smooth. I don't want to use those now because it looks so awful. And the second 2 are actually melted down and look so smooth and nice, and they're kind of just getting cold at the moment. I've also got little labels. Now I've written down the colours on them. These are little tiny labels that I had, and I'll show you these. I got them from the pound shop as well. You get different colours. So I've got these from before, different colours, and I've actually got the square ones that I'm using there to write down the names on it. Okay, so that's all the names on the side. So I'm going to show you how to do this. I've already started, and I'm going to show you what else I'm using as well, so you'll know. So you're going to need a spoon. I've already taken one lipstick out already. So that's the lipstick out already, which is a Primark one. You're going to need this sort of scrapey thing. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, and this is something that I got out of a pound shop set. It was actually a set of 7, and they were actually a nail kit. You can see got lots of pink lipstick on it right now because I'm using it to get the pink out. I've kept these, so I kept the scrapey thing for the lipsticks, and the rest of them I've actually kept for like makeup, even though it's supposed to be a nail kit. I've kept them for makeup simply because this first one here is quite good for an eyeliner. So I've cleaned these out already, but I know they're for nails, but it's so good and precise. It's very good to use for an eyeliner, so I kept this one. And also here, there's a few ones I've used for like really precision lipsticks as well. This one's really good to just fan off any like glitter you have on near your eyes. So I've actually cleaned these out already. I know these are for nails, but you know, they're £1 for 7. And even though they're for nails, they're really, really precise. So it's really good for makeup as well. Because I don't really do my nails that often. I just like paint them. I don't really do any like fun stuff with them. That's got loads of pink lipstick on it because I've got pink lipstick on my hand at the moment. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. So you're going to need a candle. Okay. And I've done 2 already. And what you're going to need to do is scrape out the lipstick. So you can see that. I've scraped out this pink lipstick. And I've kept the pot so I know what shade it is. This is the Primark one. And I'm going to use a spoon to do this. It's going to be a bit fiddly because I've only got one hand. Okay, so just make sure that all the product is in the middle. And I've decided this is a preferred method. So just hold it down to melt it. And in a couple of seconds what you'll see is you have to use like a good spoon that's not going to melt away, obviously. So if in a couple of seconds what you should see is it'll start to melt. It takes about 1 or 2 minutes maximum for each lipstick. So if you give it a couple of seconds, give it a bit of a shake, it will start to melt down a bit. My spoon's quite hot because I've already been doing this for quite a while. So there you go, started to melt there. You can see that side there started to melt. Just make sure you're holding on to it properly so it doesn't actually go away somewhere. So as you can see, it's started to melt now. And I've just kept it a little bit distance away from the flame, not too close. I'm just going to let it melt for a second. I think I'll probably end up using my lipsticks more now because I've got so many of them and I just don't ever bother to look for them basically. Whereas if they're in these little pots, I can see the colours really easily and I'll probably end up mixing them or using them more. And plus they're easy to store as well because the rest of the lipsticks will take so much space, whereas I can put 4 into one of these and stack them up on top of each other. You can see that's melting away there. Just have to have a very steady hand so it doesn't drop any of the lipstick. And let it melt a bit more. Yeah, I definitely think I will definitely get more use out of these now. Because they look more pretty in the box basically. And I haven't got loads of cases. So if I'm travelling around as well, I can actually use them to travel around with. You see that's melting away really, really well. A little bit left to do, just melt a little bit more. You can help it along with the stick as well, if you need to. Because my hands are not free at the moment, so I won't use that. And then you can go ahead and, I'll give it a couple more seconds. Then you can go ahead and stick it into the box. The box is going to get quite hot. And the best thing about the heat is the actual letters on the actual words on the actual box, the medicine holder, melt away as well, so you can get rid of it. So where it says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that will go away. And where it says like morning, evening, night, that will just come off as well, which is good with the heat. That's totally melted there. So what I'm going to do now with one hand is transfer this into, I'm going to use a different one here, transfer this really carefully into this, there. There you go. And then obviously I'm going to use my other hand to clean it up. Clean up the spoon when it's hot. And all you're going to do is let it dry for a little while, let it cool down, and you should get a colour like this, basically. So I will clean my spoon in a second. And I've got this little tray here from Makeup Revolution, which actually had my glitter eyeshadows in it. Just to put my spoon down there. I've already made a mess on the table already. And that is how you depot. And obviously you're going to use a sticker to go ahead and stick on the side of what you need to stick. I'm going to show you my previous one, like I showed you earlier. So I'm really liking the melting method. So that's what you're going to end up with. I've just cracked this one a bit. But what you're going to end up with is that. And if you close it up, you can see the colour on one side. The colour at the side that I didn't really like as much, I put the stickers on it. And I've written here, it says here, Rimmel Diva Red. And on the other side, you can actually see the shades really well. And the best thing about this is, because it's transparent, if I wanted to look at the shades there as well, you can see what colours there are at the back. And here's I really like this orange colour because it's really nice. This is Rimmel Coral in Gold. It's a really beautiful colour. And this is Diva Red by Rimmel as well. And the other two are Makeup Revolution. So I've actually got the stickers on there as well. So you guys can have a look at this carefully. I will go through those brushes later on with you with my when I go through my makeup brushes. But this is just a depot. So I've got loads of lipsticks to do. I've got 28 to do in total. So I'm going to get on with that. I hope this was helpful to you guys. This is a really cheap way of depotting your lipsticks. And using the ones that you're not using anymore. Because I probably will get more use out of this way. Hope this is helpful and thanks for viewing my channel. If you like it, please like the actual video and please subscribe as well. Can we say that word then? Subscribe as well.